Welcome everyone, I'm Iconic Game 82 and this is part 3 of my BioShock 2 walkthrough with all collectibles. Sorry about that. I'd like to thank you all for watching and let's continue. So we're now about to get a new type of ammo. So you've got special ammo, press direction to change ammo type. Special ammo has a variety of added effects and functions. Pick the right ammo for the right enemy. I can assure you by towards the end of this I'll just be using whatever the hell I've got to kill whatever the hell there is. So our next collectible is round here. Keep thinking that's Resident Evil and that's gonna be save point.
Dr. Siu Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
So that's Gil and Alexander, is it? Who took over from Dr. Siu Chong from the last game? Right.
Marking straight this lab twist right the fuck out. She'll see. What is it? You can't stand up to me. This can't be right.
Have some of that.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Right, we've got to quickly grab this.
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure. And though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
That's the last collectible in this area. Oh, that was lucky. And we get the Protector Trophy.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Elanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Ryan's Amusements. Porpoise drop. Gargoyles
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Elanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
I thought I saw a first aid thing. Sure I saw one. Oh, there it is. I'll go break it open. And so now we can move on to the next area. So we're now heading to Ryan Amusements.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Elanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
So, new goal, get a ticket. Coolio. Our next collectible is just up here.
Elanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
So a little bit about Sophia and Eleanor's relationship. We will come back here later because, as you can see, another tape, but I can't get it because it's in the ice. Loads of money and bits and pieces, so yeah, we'll be back here later.
Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
We haven't got a ticket yet, but we will.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Elanor, the sky's the limit.
Can't look at that machine gun. So here's our first upgrade. I will be getting all the upgrades. So, what are we going to do? I reckon if we increase the damage on that, we get upgraded weapon trophy. Can't carry any more rivets. And comes our next collectible.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Jim dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Right, so we've got our ticket.
Machine!
Oh.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Fire! He gets through me! Unbelievable!
Missed him. Any more? Any more? Well, they sure as hell gave me a beating anyway. Right, so,
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan.
you've picked up your first gene tonic. Tonics are passive abilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you never have to activate tonics. They take effect as soon as you equip them. In today's dangerous times, it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun the crazy splicers, just your neighbour.
And amusements.
So we'll put that in.
Please enjoy the park.
Right, so our next collectible is here.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Right, so that's obviously a day trip out gone wrong. Staff only. Right, so we'll go into the gift shop.
Your kind ain't welcome here. Hell, he won't listen.
Saved you, filthy cur.
Alright, take care of them three. And here's our next collectible.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
That seems to be the quickest way of taking these buggers out. That might change later. So next collectibles in here. Oh, that's some heavy rivets.
I know the surface, Elanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Oh, there's someone in here. Oh my god! She scared the hell out of me.
All gone now. I wonder. This save me! We can't save the likes of you! I hope it was a fun night.
Right. So she is gonna die now. Purely because she killed me. She has to pay.
Each of us has a moral duty to increase the common joy and ease the common pain. Alone, we are nothing. Mere engines of self-interest. Together, we are harmony. And through unity, we transcend the self.
That is what you get for upsetting me. Right. So the next one, because we can now head forward.
Only one? What you want? Ain't that enough for you?
Make sure we collect everything. Actually, do I want that? No, I don't. I want the other one. So we can get some health. But we're now going to head into the El Dorado Lounge.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Ooh, got some drill power. And our next collectible.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Elanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Some interesting analysis. So yeah, so we're going to leave it here for this episode. So I'm Iconic Gamer 82. I'd like to thank you for watching my BioShock walkthrough with all or BioShock 2 walkthrough with all collectibles, and I will see you in the next episode.